Happy Tuesday, everybody. Today's one a day, okay, is don't kill the fever. Pull the cork out. But just remember, I'll be doing a Q&A this afternoon, so if you've got any questions, put them down underneath and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability this afternoon, okay? And also, those who send in live questions are always first on the roster, but I will try to get to everybody's questions, I promise. So, don't kill the fever, pull the cork out. I'm going to tell you something. All right. So yesterday, I have this lady call me, beautiful mother, and the baby's 2 months old, and the baby is running a fever, okay? She's scared to take it to the doctor because what do you think they want to do if she takes it to the doctor? Antibiotics. But she's scared to take it to the doctor to do the antibiotics because if they do, then the baby's resistance will be down, and then she's worried about the coronavirus. Do you understand? The domino effect of fear, anxiety is like going through the roof right now. So well, guess what I got her to do? Okay, ready for this? I got her to get a needle syringe. I didn't get her to do it. I told her what we did when my children were young. I said, listen, what I did was we got a needle syringe and we took warm water with a little bit of pure aloe. And then all we did when our baby was about 3 months old, terrible fever. I said, all we did was just put it in really gently. I put it in and my wife, she worked the legs of the baby like this, just really easy. And we put it in, we had a plastic bag underneath. Boom. The mucus and the stink that came out, you'd be surprised. Mommy constipated, baby constipated. Understand something. Whether you want to believe this or not, there's not a fever out there that isn't caused or perpetuated by a dysfunctional bowel. Did you get that? Did you get that? Okay, so now I've got somebody who called me from India, okay, all right, this morning, and she says, my father has a really bad fever. Okay, so anyways, I said, so guess what you got to do? Well, how old is the guy? He's in his 80s. I said, well, you got to do an enema on him, okay? So she proceeds to do the enema, called me back just a few minutes ago, and guess what? Fever right up through the roof, boom, gone, okay? All right, so understand something. It's like your butt is sitting on a hot burner, okay? You got to turn the burner off. What do? Well, you got to get your butt off the hot burner, and the burner is that we don't drink enough water, we don't drink structured water, don't eat enough whole plant-based foods, okay? And we definitely don't know what a good bowel movement is. You know, yesterday I had some organic beans, and I had a salad last night, and then I did 2 blender drinks, and I had a quart of carrot juice and a whole bunch of fulvic and humic and water and some super cinnamon. And today I've had like 3 bowel movements, okay? So I'm like really cleaning out. But also I'm taking like 3 to 4 curcumin cayenne, okay? 3 to 4 times a day. So I'm really keeping down the inflammation. Understand something. There is no virus that will ever take you down, okay, if you don't have inflammation. And you wouldn't have inflammation if you didn't have infection. And you wouldn't have infection if you looked after, what? The mother of all organs being your large intestine, because your large intestine, you know, all the organs come together and they go, the brain says, I'm the smartest, I'm the one in charge. The liver says, no, I purify the blood. And then the lymph system says, no, I look after infection fighting. And then the colon says, you can all shut up or else I'll shut up. And when I shut up and shut down, you'll all know who's in charge. So the reality is, okay, you get the cork out. And don't tell me you know what a good bowel movement is, because I'll tell you something right now. If I had my choice and I was the king of the world, I'd have everybody taking daily cleansing tea in the morning and at night every day, because there's no laxatives, no stimulants in it. And why in the heck would you ever think of doing a cleanse when you feel crappy? Why wouldn't you look for the perfect day so you can feel amazing every day? No, you know what I do? I cleanse every 3 to 6 months. And when do you cleanse? What makes you decide to cleanse? Oh, I know when to decide to cleanse because I feel really poopy. Really? So why would you ever let yourself get there? Well, because you've been programmed by the 911 so-called healthcare that when you should start to look after yourself is when you become an emergency. Okay? So go ahead, have that attitude. You know what? I love Daryl. I will look after Daryl from the minute I wake up until I go to bed, because if I don't look after Daryl, I've got everybody else looking after me, and I'm also going to walk around grumpy, and anybody with a fever isn't fun to be with. And before you have that fever, you're grumpy anyways, like my grandmother used to say, your grandfather, he's not grumpy, Daryl, he's just constipated. All right, you have a beautiful day, and understand something. There is no virus that scares me. I'll tell you what scares me. Okay, the love that you have for yourself, the care that you have for yourself, and that you were brainwashed that it's selfish to look after you. Oh my God. You know what? Embrace the greatest thing that was ever created, yourself. Have a beautiful day. Go look in the mirror and say, I will love, protect, and respect you from this moment on with every decision. Have a beautiful day.